I'm a part-time eBay reseller, and today I'm going to talk about the issue of being trolled online. Now, I've noticed a lot of reselling YouTube channels getting the familiar problem of being trolled in their comments. And to be honest, I've got one thing to say to those people that are out there trolling. If you're going to throw dirty looks at a mirror. Because I've always been taught, if you've got nothing good to say, then say nothing at all. And I guarantee you I'm going to get trolled for doing this video. I've been quite lucky. My subscribers have been great. Because there's a difference between constructive criticism and being trolled. And I've had a bit of pushback at times, people saying you can do X, Y, and Z to improve your channel, and that is great. That is something we all need as human beings, but there's a difference between that and hate. And what you find is when you get people like that hate on you, is some way doing what you're doing, taking a step to do a YouTube channel or whatever, they see that as you invalidating their way of existence. And that's probably why you get the hate sometimes. Because a lot of these people don't have YouTube channels themselves. And what I always find is, the worst thing, is you get what I call these spineless little simps. So simps are people that really just do something to blindly follow someone. So you get a hate comment, and then you get these laughing emojis and these likes off other people. It's all designed to grind you down and stop you doing from what you're doing. But it takes a lot of courage to get out there and do a YouTube video. And take me for example, I have ADHD. I couldn't even speak to people when I was like 14 or 15 without stuttering. I had to work really hard at it. And for you to go out there and put a channel up and talk to a screen like this, it takes a lot of courage to do that. So anybody that's doing a YouTube channel, respect to you. Respect. So, the best way to combat these sort of people is to just not reply at all. They're trying to get a reaction from you, and if you give them a reaction, they're going to be in your comments for every single video you do. I got trolled quite a lot last year on YouTube, and I was a bit silly in the sense that I stopped filming for 5 months. I started again this year and it's been fine. The thing is, you can't let somebody take away something from you that you love doing. I see a lot of YouTubers get trolled for clickbait. I don't blame YouTubers for clickbaiting. Now, I have ADHD, so I'm very straightforward. What you see is what you get. No airs or graces. I don't do clickbait at all. Not if I can help it anyway. And that's the reason why I've only got 726 subscribers. I've not even hit 1,000 yet. I've seen channels that are set up. They've started out literally 6 weeks ago. They've clickbaited the hell out of the system, and they're already up to 1,000 subscribers. So you can't blame people for clickbaiting. It is the only way to get you, the audience, to watch. Anyway, all I'm going to say is it happened to me on Friday, and that's why I'm doing this video. It wasn't on YouTube, it was on Facebook. So I was on a Facebook reselling group. It was run by a very famous reselling YouTuber, great guy. The group is absolutely fantastic. 99% of the people are really helpful, really nice people. But there's that 1% that just keep trolling everybody. And a few people have left the group previously. It happened to me a few times, and then I just decided on Friday to put something up anonymously. So I just put a post up saying, how is everybody getting on with their sales in June? I'm struggling a little bit. And I got a really hateful comment, saying that I destroyed the community by being a spineless coward for posting anonymously. Basically, that's the gist of it. It was quite a long reply, a lot of hating it. And then I saw that people were like love-hearting it and doing laughing emojis, and I just left the group. So it's a shame because it's a really good group. And it's just the fact that these same 1% of people never get called out on their behaviour. So I'm doing it now. This video is not about this, me getting stick online. It's about you. It's about all the people everywhere that are getting hate on YouTube. You can't let them drag you down, or you can't let the bastards grind you down, as the saying is. Keep doing the great work that you're doing. Take no notice of the naysayers. Take no notice of the opinions of others and the enemy that is trying to bring you down. Keep going. Keep up the great work. That is my lecture over on trolls. So I'm going to set up a Facebook group myself, by the way, for resellers. Sounds absolutely crazy, but it's going to be a group where anybody that trolls on there is instantly removed. And I've done it myself before. Set a group up after that very bad time period where we was all in isolation. You remember that time period. I can't say the word on here, on YouTube. But I set a group up, friendship group, had 3,000 members, and we managed to help over 800 people get out, and it was really rewarding. Many people found friendships, lifelong friendships. Many people even found romances. So it was a great story. And I plan to do another group now on Facebook for reselling. So if you want to join, feel free to join. If you want to subscribe, feel free. Not subscribe. If you want to help out by moderating, you're welcome. As long as that it's kept respectful and it's kept a safe haven for everybody to express themselves. Anyway, sales are down, unfortunately. So I did a Carboot at the weekend to try and get rid of some of my death pile stuff. I sold about 155 quid's worth of stuff, which is great, because at the moment I am on reduced hours at work because my health's getting worse and I'm earning less money. So that 155 now can go into a fund I've set up for my daughters over the summer holidays when they break up from college. So I'm going to be starting a little fund for that. At the Carboot, I did pick up a few things at the end. It's all bread and butter stuff, to be honest. I paid £4 for a big bundle of clothes and just a few little other bits that I picked up. And I'm going to show you them now. So thanks for staying with the video to this point. I'm going straight to the pickups. What we have here is an Ever After High doll. Now, there was a big box full of Bratz and Monster High and all kinds of dolls for £1 each, but this was the only one I could pick up. It's worth about £15. And these are the Sleck, let me get this right, they're called Eldrada range. It's like a kind of like a mythical creature, almost like the creature in Harry Potter. And I will get about 15 on that. So I paid 50p for this bag of Monster High stuff. As you can see, I've already sold part of the bundle for $11.99. So I've just got these shoes left, and they're all around about £5 a set. So it's probably about 40 quid's worth there. I picked up all these clothes, all of these clothes for £4. The lady wanted to get rid of them, and looking at these shorts, I can understand why. But they're like Top Man swim shorts. I'm expecting to turn roughly around about in between £7 and £15 each on these items. Here we have some very old vintage Quicksilver shorts. I hope to get about 10 on them. And underneath it we have some not so good Hollister shorts. Probably push about 5 on them. Somebody's got to want them. And we have a next stripe top. These are quite popular and I should expect about 10 on that. It's a wool top. Underneath it we've got a single stitch Coca-Cola t-shirt. This is really old, this is. And we have an old 1990s Next check shirt. And my very first dress, which sounds wrong. What I mean is the very first bit of ladies clothing that I'm selling, so we'll see how that goes. Got a Puma King hoodie with the bundle. This has got quite an old label. I expect it's early 90s, maybe mid 90s. And we got a pair of, I believe these are Marathon, the London Marathon 2012 Adidas Climacool tracksuit bottoms. I think these will only be about a tenner, to be honest. These aren't worth much at all. They're ladies' Laura Ashley trousers. I'd probably be lucky to turn a fiver on them. Very surprised at that. Very surprised. But this nice wool coat, it's actually a Next brand. It's called Nova Tides, I believe. Yep. I'm just going to do a very short breakdown now in terms of things that we picked up, and I'm going to put it in photo form. So we got the Puma King vintage hoodie. That should get about 15. We got the wool jacket from Next. I reckon about 20. We've got the wool jumper from Next too. I think I'll get about 10 on that. The dress, I have no idea. It's the first dress I've ever sold. The Next shirt should be about £8. Coca-Cola t-shirt, single stitch. I'm trying to get 10 for that. And all these shorts, the swim shorts, I'm hoping to get around about £8 each on them. The combat trousers coming up next though, I could push 20 on them. They're quite popular. So let's have a little look at the sales for last week. It was quite slow. Paid 20p for this purse, got $11.99. This wrestling figure has been stuck around for ages and I just dropped it down to $7.99 and it's sold. I finally sold the Doncaster Knights top. Took an offer for 8 on that, and yet again another Lego piece from that big set. They keep selling all the time. Some of my old G.I. Joes that I've got duplicates of, and I paid £4 on this Robots pop-up book, and it's finally sold for $15.99. Paid £5 on the bike seat. This little lot here was from the Monster High bundle that I showed you earlier. The Brum car, I've had that for a few weeks now, I paid 50p for. And finally got rid of these goth trousers. So if you've enjoyed the video, do hit the like, do hit the subscribe, and I'll be coming back next week with another video very similar to this. Bye for now.